Water signs, how's it going? Welcome to Reflexive Moon Tarot. I'm Sarah, and I will be reading for you during the end of this new moon in Scorpio, moving into a partial solar eclipse, I believe, and some type of eclipse. And then also, it's holiday season. So let's get into this. Ooh, new beginnings, taking the plunge. Crossed with I want to say blockage, but I feel like there's some element of denial. Denying universal knowledge. So what does that mean? What could that be? On the one hand, it could be something as, I don't even know, as absurd as denying the pandemic. On the other hand, it could just be something like denying the need to connect, to source, to like-minded or like-spirited individuals, because our minds are not the same. We all have our own experiences in life. You can even talk epigenetics and how that changes our perspective and physiological makeup of our brains even. So either way, there is some blockage, stagnant energy, and perhaps even denial of what is sacred. And you're upset, like you've experienced, a great deal of loss in love. You have these memories, or even like ideas of what a relationship should have been, what you wanted it to be. Just hanging on to the idea of being in a relationship mostly, as opposed to all this spilled BS that was the reality of the situation. And subconsciously, you're feeling deeply unsatisfied and perhaps even almost subscribing to catastrophic thinking. Like you're never going to be in a relationship again, or you're never going to find the one, or you'll never find a love like that again. And maybe you're right, But at the end of the day, sort of have to suck it up and move on, and hopefully that you find something just as good or something different and equally satisfying. It's hard, especially water signs like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Like emotions run astray, and it's really hard to be logical. Like air doesn't always do the greatest job of stopping of containing water. You need some earth. You need some grounding energy. If you have a Taurus friend, maybe Capricorn or Virgo. Consult and maybe get some advice. So, coming from a place where you sort of are feeling heavy or guarded, like feeling like you need to defend your position, creatively speaking, what it is that you have created for yourself. And also, like the course that you've taken with where you've directed it, basically. You're defending that at this time, or actually coming from a place where you've been defending it. And maybe you were really like challenged by this person and it was very hurtful for you. Yeah, it really kind of like something is coming to an end. A piece of you is coming to an end. You really were thrown through, like dragged through the gutter on some level. But what's great about this card is that it's done and you can move on to new things. Your attitude, though, is it's impacting your ability to work. Okay. That's real. And that doesn't, like, that's your attitude and that's like your truth as well, right? So you're not achieving your goals. You're not attaining your dreams and wishes. Like, you're not where you want to be. And people see that you're not where you want to be. People are fully aware that that is the case. Okay. And you really hope to get, that balance, that emotional balance back in flow, fluctuating, keeping things moving in a good way so that you're, like with temperance, I really feel like it's the card of moderation. So moderation is really brilliant. Like it sort of keeps you leveled out, right? So as opposed to being like really high or really low, it's like that balance in the middle, coming back to the middle. India Arie. There's a really great song that she sings. Come back to the middle. And what have we got here? So, interestingly, we are back on love. You may have a hard time letting go of this, like, oh, what is that Divine Brown song again? You got that old school love. I don't want you back, but I'll never ever love the same way again. So it's very bittersweet. It's very bittersweet. 'Cause it's a bittersweet symphony that's life. Yeah, you're going to cut your losses. Hopefully you do that because this is reversed. So you may take some time before you move on. You may dwell on this for a little while. And I really hope that you don't spend way too much time dwelling on it. Like give it, you need to show up for yourself. Maybe someone will show up and take you for a ride on that, that fun loving, very fun and loving free ride that really is not going to last, but just let something new be a distraction for you. Yeah. It'll light your fire again. At least get you in that place where you are at new beginnings with it. So with that, water signs, it's okay to have some fire. You got to have that fire to keep your waters nice and warm. And I really wish you all the best with that. We'll see you again soon for the next lunar phase. And if this resonates, or if it doesn't, show support and hit that like and subscribe button. And we'll see you again. Take care.